Hello, everyone. Robbie here with the top 10. And as you know, we're going through all 10 years of 1980s tops right there. And we're at the top end of the top 5. We're at number 5 right now. And, I always like this year here. It's always in my top 5. It's either 4 or 5. I always flip it back and forth. So let's get right to it here, and let's get to number 5 on Retro Robbie's top 10 80s tops list, and it is 1981 tops. Yeah, the 81 tops. I like this design. I think it's unique. You don't see anything even close to it from tops. It is quite unique with the colorful border that they have around the player. The hats that match the color of their hats at that time. It was just so unique, and I'm a huge fan of it. They had their typical World Series cards. They had the future stars, which they weren't very popular because they put 3 on one player, but they kind of did that for quite a few years, up until about 82. So it was towards the end. We still got them here in 81. Well, let's go over the top 5 list. Top 5 up on the board, up in the corner as best I can. There it is. And there's the top 5 from 1981. And number 1 and 2 are kind of the same. So we're going to talk about them right now. And it's one of my favorite players. It's Fernando Venezuela Senior Smokey, yeah, all about Fernando in 1981. His rookie cards, his rookie card is number 2. That is card number 302 there. It has Socia on it as well as Fernando Venezuela. But actually, the more valuable card of his is the Topps Traded, where they gave him his own card. Now, 1981 was really the first year of Topps Traded where it was consecutive. They were in a couple of years in the 70s, but they started in 81 with the Topps Traded, and they're kind of hard to find. And what was unique about them was they just extended the series on that. So I believe it was like 732 or something like that, and they just extended it to like almost 900 from the traded set. Now after that, they added the T for traded starting in 1982 on, and they did that pretty much forever. They changed it up to update series and all that, but the traded series started in 1981. Kind of a hard thing to find nowadays, so that's why the Fernando Venezuela from 1981 Topps Traded goes for a little bit more value. It's a little bit hard to find than his actual rookie card. Number 3 on the list is good old Tim Raines' card right there, and again, that is his traded card. He also has a rookie card in the 1981 regular series. Again, it's another 3-portrait one that he shares with a couple other people. It just falls off the top 5, but still a very valuable card. It falls at about number 6, number 7 on the list. It still has some little value. But them again, 81 traded, really hard to find, good shape, and they didn't make as many as they did in the after years. So it is a beautiful card. 1981 Tim Raines, his regular card. So that makes it number 3. Number 4, again, you can never go wrong with the Express Nolan Ryan. I think this is probably his most iconic card of the 80s. I'm a big Nolan Ryan fan, and this is one of my favorite cards from the 80s. His last year with the Astros, that beautiful orange creamsicle hat that he's wearing, and the hat shown below that matches the hat that they wore in 1980. It's just a quite iconic card for me. I always get a smile when I see this card. It's a great, great card, and it should be a top 5. It is a very collectible card, and of course the Express. You can never go wrong with his values as well. So 1981, number 4 is Nolan Ryan. Number 5 is actually a tie between good old Kirk Gibson So again, a Gibby rookie card. You know, I love my Tigers. And the Kirk Gibson card. He gets a little knock. You know, he's not in the Hall of Fame or anything like that, but he was a great competitor. Had a great career. 84 with the Tigers, 88 with the Dodgers. You know the story. He just was an iconic player, true grit player. Also played football for Michigan State. So great card. I love the pink borders for the Tigers. I love the Tigers set from this year. With the hat and the hot pink border. It actually matches. People probably say back in 1981, pink kind of sucked, but it kind of makes the card look better. It like sticks it out. So number 5 there is Kirk Gibson. Also a tie is Danny Ainge from the Toronto Blue Jays. As you know, he's more famous for being a basketball player. Yeah, he was a two-sport before Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders. He did both baseball and basketball, although he tried baseball for a couple years. He didn't make it to the majors, but just kind of thought he would do better in basketball, which he did. He was a great player during the 80s as well. So, but you got his rookie card here again in the extended series. You know, number 727, so it's up there in the numbers. And again, those 81 tops traded are a little bit hard to find in 81, as we talked about. So that's why he's number 5. So that's the top 5 of 1981. Love this set. You know, I probably would make it higher, but they did have some good years ahead of them. We'll explain that in the top 5 later, but I still got some nice packs here we're going to open up. We got a nice Santa pack. It's Christmas time. We got to open up a Santa pack from 1981 there with some great players up in front. And we got the good old cello pack from 1981 too. Man, it's falling apart right there, so we got to get that open with the AL champions, the Kansas City Royals, where they played the Philadelphia Phillies. Let's open up the Santa pack first. Gotta get some Santa love here. Getting in December, getting towards Christmas here. I've had this sucker forever and a day, so let's open it up. There's some great players on top, so we'll go over them. And, we're going to start out here with one of my stronger players there. We got good old Robin Yount there, the Larry Bird of baseball. There it is. Again, the iconic hats back in the day. I just loved it. Even when they had the double colors like that, like the Padres, Expos, Brewers. It was just cool design. That's a great picture of Robin Yount, too. Again, the bright borders, which I love. Probably the only downside is the tops, but that's not a big deterrent there. So, very iconic card right there. I love 81s. They're just I think it's one of the most underappreciated sets, in my opinion. You know, it's just a great design. I like it. Not many people do, but I think this is great with a wild color scheme and all that. It just makes it work. So there's a Robbie Yount the baseball right there. That will have a little value. I'll show the price on that one, as you know. So after that, we got Len Sakata from the Baltimore Orioles again. Love the border there, bright border. The hats that they were wearing match below. It's just kind of cool. I always love that. After that, we got Joe Lafleur there from the New York Yankees. After that, we got good old Tom Underwood from the New York Yankees as well. So there you go, with a hot pink border, just like the Tigers. After that, we got the great lefty there, Steve Carlton. Also, they put the NL All-Star or the All-Star team up on top. I always love when they do that. It just makes the card more iconic. What were the really players that set apart that year? And Steve Carlton was no slouch himself, being a lefty, dominant pitcher from the 70s. And a little bit early 80s as well. So there you go, Steve Carlton from the Philadelphia Phillies. And more Phillies love there. We got good old Bob Boone there. That's another decent card right there from the Philadelphia Phillies. And more Baltimore Orioles love. A Tom Stoddard there. Very nice. And we're going to end off there with Gary Allison from the Boston Red Sox. So up next is, again, those rookie future stars. This one's from the Cardinals. No one really big there. Maybe Tito probably played the longest, but there's the St. Louis Cardinals there. No one really big in those three there, so that makes it kind of lower value when you have the 3 players, but still very nice. After that, we got Matt Koff there from the Oakland A's. And we got Chris Spire from the Montreal Expos. Again, love the hats, as always, the green background. And like the Padres there, they just look just like the hats. We got Barry Evans there from the San Diego Padres. So there's that. Let's open up this cello pack. Man, it's like disintegrating in front of me. There should be gum in here. Oh, I get to eat 1981 gum. No gum in here. I think there's no, is there? There might not be a gum there. Oh, look at that gum right there. Right there. Oh, Bob Welsh took the brunt of that. And there it is. Big old fat piece there. You gotta love the fat pieces. That's when gum was worth its value back then. Let's say it's 81 gum here, huh? Wow. What? 43-year-old gum. Tastes like 43-year-old as well. Oh my gosh. No. I remember doing it a while. Bigger gum means bigger stale gum. Holy cow. Well, there is AL Championship. Royal sweep the Yankees. Very nice card right there of George Brett. Very nice. After that, we got Kevin Saucier from the Philadelphia Phillies. Rich Dotson there from the Chicago White Sox. Hate those Universal White Sox, those blue and white ones. But again, they were getting better with their hat at least. So after that, we got good old Dick Tidrow from the Cubs. Get my Cubs love there. Awesome Fu Manchu you got going on there. Hey, he's playing for the Cubs. After that, very nice. We're going to get some Oreo future stars there. Mike Bolliker, probably the best name out of the bunch. Mark Corey and Floyd Rayford. So a very nice card right there. We'll take that. And we got Ed Helicki there from the California Angels. Got some Campy Lubert, Campaneris there from the Angels as well. And look at that, it's Cousin Rick. All right, get some old Cousin Rick.
A fly ball
there.
down the line. Rick Miller racing for
love
it.
This
And
card.
he's
That's
got
a great
it.
pose
A quick
of
throw to
him.
first. It's a double
Last
play.
year with the California Angels before he got traded back to Boston. Great card there. One of my favorites of him there. Posing behind the mountain backgrounds there. You gotta love that. He got 4 hits in the 79 AL playoffs. So not many people remember the Angels were a pretty damn good team in 79. And he was a good part of it. He was a regular starter for them all 3 years. And got them Gold Glove, I believe, in 79 as well. So there we go. Get Cousin Rick out of here at least. And up next we got Bob Owinchko there from the Cleveland Indians. And after that, we're going to get some more future stars there. So pretty much a whole bunch of nobodies from the San Francisco Giants. I don't remember any of them. Maybe Mike Rowland. Maybe. But other than that, it's a whole bunch of no ones showing up there. After that, we got some Tigers love there. We got Tim Corcoran. There you go. I don't remember him at all either. Up next, we got from the Blue Jays, we got Mark Barlow. So very nice from the Toronto Blue Jays. And we're going to get some Phillies leaders. And look, it's Mike Schmidt there.
12-time All-Star, 3-time baseball MVP.
Maybe he doesn't know.
I don't buy it for 1 second, dude.
Yeah, but maybe he's never.
He's the all-time leading home run hitter.
No, he's not.
Of course he was a home run
for white
leader.
guys, he is.
You know why? Because he is the Chuck Norris of baseball. Hey, Mike Schmidt! Yeah, there we go. Get some Schmitty love there. On a 1981 home run leaders with Reggie Jackson and Ben Ogilvy as well. But no one cares about those two. Everyone cares about Mike Schmidt. There he is. Chuck Norris showing up on a Retro Robbie top 10 list. Of course he does. And after that, we got Rod Scurry. There you go, from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Again, love the hat design, just like their hats back then. I just loved their hat design back then. I wish I would have kept that. It's just so iconic look right there. So 70s and 80s. I just love it. After that, we got that Bob Welsh gum card. It actually didn't do too bad damage there. So there's good old Bob Welsh there from the LA Dodgers. And after that, we got Andre the Hawk Dawson there. Very nice card. And we'll take Andre the Hawk there from the Montreal Expos. This pack's actually pretty decent here. So for 81. After that, we got Steve Trout there looking all spiffy there for the Chicago White Sox. And after that, we got Mike Kubich there from the Minnesota Twins. Frank LaCorte from the Houston Astros. Bombo Revere. Come on, you like Bombo number 5 there from the Minnesota Twins. After that, we got good old Johnny Oates from the New York Yankees. Dick Rufkin from the Philadelphia Phillies. And very nice. We're going to get Mark the Bird Frederick there. Very nice card. That'll have a little value. Bird's the word. Everyone loved the Bird there. Getting towards his career. Just never rebounded from that first year with his surgery. Just never was the same after that. Only played a few games here and there. But there he is, Mark the Bird Frederick from the Detroit Tigers. That's that from Montreal Expos. Got Fred Norman from, very nice. And after that, we got Fred Martinez there from the California Angels. After that, we got Mario Soto there from the Cincinnati Reds. Gene Tennis from the San Diego Padres. And we're going to end it off there with Pat Putnam there from the Texas Rangers. So overall, I'd say not too bad for a solo bag from 1981. Again, love these cards. It always will be in my top 5 list here. I think it's so iconic, so underrated are the 81s. And I would even say it's probably the most underrated set that's out there. People can argue with me. Let me know what you guys think of what 1981 is on your list. Is it high? Is it low? Is it in the middle like mine? Let me know. Leave those comments. And we're getting so close to, I believe, 800 subscribers. So if you haven't hit the subscription button, hit that subscription button right now for me. It means the world to me, and I can do more stuff like this. And let me know what your favorite player was from 1981. And until next time, everyone, Retro Robbie saying, collect what you love.